You've seen it, I've seen it, we've all seen it. And I'm not talking about the files, I'm talking about the viral BEBOT makeup trend that is currently making its circles around TikTok and Instagram. I know you're here because you want to learn how to do that makeup trend. So you might be thinking, well, you're just a random stranger off the internet. What would you know about BEBOT ball? And I'll have you know, I might look a little undercooked, a little underseasoned, a little bit like I got taken out of the oven a bit early, but I'll have you know, I am a Filipina girly through and through. So this makeup is literally in my bloodline. So I did my research onto how to do a historically accurate BEBOT makeup, and today I'm gonna teach you how to do the same thing. So enough yapping, let's just get into how to do the look. I got my hair pushed back for this, and the first thing we're gonna do is use a good old primer. This is a Kose Keep primer, and I'm just gonna put it all over my face. So, and this will make our makeup not go in our pores and just make it smoother. So a key part of this makeup look is those really thin, snatched 2000 style brows, but obviously I have like really thick, chunky brows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna shave them a little bit. So this is how dedicated I am. I'm shaving my eyebrows for this makeup look. So I'm gonna shave on top of my eyebrow, just cause like I have a small forehead. God damn! That's a big difference. Look, I'm scared. And I have a really like unruly eyebrows here, so I'm just gonna slick them back like that and just try to make it thinner, the eyebrow. You see the difference? This is the eyebrow I shaved. This is my natural brow. So we're gonna shave this eyebrow as well. Obviously, if you have thin or sparse brows, you do not need to be doing this like at all. Okay, so these are the shaved brows. I know they're not the thinnest brows in the world, like I could go thinner, but this is as far as I'm comfortable to go for now. Now we've done the primer and the brows. I'm actually also gonna use this True Grit eyeshadow primer because this is a very eyeshadow heavy look, so we want to make sure our eyelids are ready for all the action. Just spread that out. Okay, so let's just get straight into the base. So I'm gonna go a bit darker than my normal shade because the BEBOT makeup is like very tan. So I'm using the Revlon Candid foundation in 240, and I'm just gonna put it on my face. Fun story, I left my makeup brushes at my friend's apartment, so I'm literally using like acrylic paint brushes to do this makeup, and it's so cooked. I mean, it's sort of my shade. I don't really know. For this area, I like to just rub it in my nose pores. That way it doesn't flake as much. You know how it goes sort of creasy in the corner of your nose? We want to be doing big full coverage for this one. So I'm like laying it on pretty heavy. I also put lip balm on before, you know, to moisturize. Okay. Just blend that out. I'm gonna take some on top of my eye as well, and just drag the foundation down your neck as well, especially if you're going a little bit more tan, bronzy than you are. Okay, so we've got a nice even base, and I find that BEBOTs don't really do a bright under eye, so I'm gonna go in with a concealer. This is the Dior Skin Forever Correct in the shade 1N. So I'm gonna go in with a concealer that's not too bright. Like, it's really not that much brighter than my natural skin. So we don't want to do like a bright under eye. Just conceal the corner of my mouth. Whatever, we'll put some here as well. And just let it marinate for a bit. Okay, then gently tap it out. It's not really the right shade match, so I'm just gonna try to blend it out as much as I can to the rest of my base, just so it doesn't look like too bronze under my eyes. Okay, foundation and concealer done. So next up, we're going to contour our face to make us look nice and snatched and slaying. So this is the toocoolforschool art class shading palette, very iconic, and I'm taking this middle shade right here on just a, ooh, it's me. Taking this middle shade just on a brush, tap, 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 and literally just drag it down your nose, the bridge of your nose. Drag, 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 and blend, blend, blend. And then same on this side, just drag, 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 blend, blend, blend. And I'm gonna slim down my nose tip over here just by putting it down the sides like that. And then I'm gonna blend it out. This is more of a modern thing, but I'm also gonna just draw a line on my nose like that to create sort of, you know, button nose, and just blend that out. Also just gonna put a little bit of contour sort of at the end of my nostril just to make my nostril look a bit smaller, and same on this side. So I've done my nose contour. I'm also just gonna contour my cheeks a little bit, make them more snatched. So this time I'm grabbing a larger brush and then just dragging it across these two colors, and you see my natural sort of cheekbone there. Just gonna go just a little bit and just blend it out nice and gently. Same on this side, just follow the natural cheekbone. I'm also going to contour on my temples a bit here, but we'll go over it with bronzer too. So this is the part of doing my makeup where I would normally put my blush, but a huge part of this makeup is actually to have no blush or little blush, like no blush at all. So instead of blush, I'm gonna bronze the ends of my face, and I'm just using this shimmer highlighter stick, except it's not really a highlighter, it's a bronzer, and just literally gonna almost like a love heart just to frame my face. And I also just gonna put a little bit around my forehead. I don't normally like to contour my forehead because I already have like not much real estate up here, so I'm just gonna contour here and, you know, just carve out my jawline a little bit. So I'm gonna blend this out with the same makeup sponge I use for my foundation and just really blend that out. Like, you do not like get it in your hairline. Like, you do not want there to be a line where you put your bronzer. It's okay to drag it, I think, up your neck. I think a little bit more bronzer. Like, a lot of the singers and stuff I look like are very bronzed near this very perimeter of their face. So we'll put a little bit more and just blend that out again. Face makeup is all done. So I'm actually gonna set it with this setting powder. So from what I've seen, traditional, well, I say traditional, it's from the 80s. Traditional BEBOT makeup is like not very glowy. It's okay if it's a little bit glowy, but it's not like super dewy, hydrated looking. God damn. God damn. Don't talk while like powdering your face, guys. That's the base. That's the base. Now this next part is pivotal, and that's the eyes. The eyes is really what makes this look. Before we actually do the eyes, I'm just using this Rimmel wonderfull brow gel in the shade Light, and I just want to go over my brows with it just to like match my hair and also to make them look more filled in. And oh, you can see those thin brows really clearly. Looking defined, looking snap. For the eyeshadow, I'm using this Naked, Urban Decay, and Wild West palette, and I'll also be using a little bit of this Too Cool for School palette. So let's get started with the shades. In my opinion, the most BEBOT makeup uses like grayish, beigeish eyeshadow. It's almost like a smoky eye, but not really. So first I'm gonna get just any cool tone, light beige shade you have. And I'm just gonna put it all over my eyelid just to, you know, get rid of that crease. And also just, I don't know, so my eyelid is like ready. Same on this one. And we want to slowly build some color. So next I'm using the shade Laredo. This is like a grayish beige color. And this time I'm going a little bit closer to my lid. But just going all over the eyelid. Blend, 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 blend. I've learned recently the secret to good eyeshadow is just blend, 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 blend. Like, keep blending that. It's already looking so much more slay on this side. Like, the eyeshadow really sells it. So same on this one, just go over the lid and blend, 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 blend. I think we can bring this gray beige shade actually a bit further up the lid. So I'm gonna apply some over my eyelid. So that's my eyelid. I'm gonna apply some over it and just keep blending. Oh yeah, blend that out, blend that out. It's all blended. So you should be starting to look a little smoky, a little sexy. That's really the selling point of this makeup. It's not cutesy, blushy, dewy. It's like bold, seductive kind of makeup. And personally, I've been really loving like 2000s makeup recently. So I just love it. I'm gonna take it one step further and I'm gonna use this dark gray. It's called Pony Up. And I'm gonna apply it closer to my eyeline. Here, just a little bit. Don't overdo it like I just did. If you mess up, just blend it down, just smoke it out. Same on this eye, just gonna add a little bit of extra dark gray. Ooh. Okay, and as one final little step, I'm gonna take the same dark gray and just do a little bit under my, just over here. Just under, you see where my eyeline is. A tasteful little touch. And that just gives you that like slept in, sexy, seductive look. And just brush off the excess. and all the fallout from under your eye gently. That looks crazy. Okay, so we're getting there, in my opinion. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is ice out our eyeshadow a little bit. So I'm using this shade Cowboy Rick. It's just a silver shimmer. Any fine silver glitter will do. Just taking that and just boom. Oh, do you see that glow? Oh my days. Holy, oh my lord. Oh, don't get me started. So I sort of just drew a line from the middle of my pupil up to my eyebrow line. And I'm gonna make it a bit thicker around my eye line, closer to my eye line. I love this glitter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't get me started. Okay, next let's do the eyeliner. So a key point of this makeup is sharp black eyeliner. So I have this W7 Captain liquid eyeliner, but you can use whatever eyeliner you want. Just make sure it's like sharp and black. And we want to do a cat eye. So take your eye, or don't take your eye, like keep it in there, and just start from the inner corner and bring it upwards. Simple. And from here, just connect into a triangle like that, and then just color it in. If you mess up, just like erase it or cover it with concealer and try again. So that's the cat eye. I'm gonna do it the same for this eye. Okay, so that's the finished eyeliner. Now next, so we help blend in the eyeliner. Oh, I also like drew a line to the middle of my eye here, you can see. But anyway, to blend this in with the rest of my top eyelid, we're gonna put mascara. So just curl your lashes from the base and just pump. And then as you're going up, kind of raise the angle, same with this one. So curl, pump, hold, and then just raise like that. And that makes your curls look not too unnatural. Now we want to use black mascara for this. So I'm using, actually before that we need to tight line our eyes. So take a black eyeliner pencil or kohl and just with the thingy, just tight line the whole upper lid of your eye. And don't be scared, don't be shy, just tight line it really good. See the difference? This one just looks so much more defined and like the eyeliner looks so much more cohesive compared to this one. Tight line. You can also tight line the lower eye if you want. I'm just gonna tight line this outer corner because I find that when I bring it too much like in here, it makes my eyes look a little bit closed. Just the outer corner. Wow. And if you're going out and you want your makeup to last all night, especially your tight line, just set it. Oh, that's kind of freaky. Just set it with a little bit of black eyeshadow. Again, just makes it so much more cohesive. Almost done with the makeup. So next, take a mascara, any black mascara. Use waterproof if you want it to last all night. This is the Lancome Hypnose black mascara. It's just what I have. And first I like to put it on the tips first and brush it kind of up, and then I go down and cover the whole eyelid. And then same on this eye, just push the tip and go down all the way. Whew, so stunned. And I'm just gonna curl the lashes again so they stay put and really up, because we are not using falsies in this look. Most of the BEBOTs I saw did not have false lashes. If you want to, you can, but just keep it subtle, like not crazy glam lashes. We're almost done. Now for the most, in my opinion, this is what really sells the makeup look. And that is a pale pinky lip. First gonna line my lips with the sort of nudie beige. This is the Morphe soulmatte lip pencil in the shade Wifey. And I'm just gonna go all around my lips with it. And I'm gonna overline a little bit because, you know, why not? Because I do not be having lip fillers. These are my big naturals. If you want, you can use a little bit of a darker pencil, but I wanna do a little bit of a lighter look than I usually do. So next, get a pale pink lip color. I'm using the Sheglam liquid blush. So this is not even lipstick. It's just a pink blush that I like the color of. The color is Pink Slip. I'm gonna take it out and brush the excess off and put it in the middle of my lips. This is the closest I could get to like the NARS Turkish Delight gloss. So it looks crazy, but trust me, blend it out with a brush or with your fingers, and oh my god, doesn't that look so much more 2000s already? We're not done with the lips yet. Next, I'm gonna grab this lip gloss. This is from the Lancome lip palette, and I'm gonna use this pink. It has a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna use this pink shade and use it like a lip gloss. Take some on my brush and just, so any clear or pink glittery lip gloss will do. And the gloss is so important. Like the gloss is what makes it 2000s-y. Now we're gonna set this with just any setting spray. This is the Make Cute Mist by Cose. If you want, you can also go over it with powder again, just to keep it nice and matte. Again, not super matte, but you know, not super glowy either. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this headband off, hair down, and I'm gonna accessorize, and I'll see you very soon. So I changed my top. I am wearing a shirt. I'm not shirtless. I'm wearing a sleeveless top and just put in the biggest, cuntiest hoop earrings you can find. And for the iconic BEBOT poof hair, just brush back from the arch of your eyebrows. Brush back this very top section of hair and just like push it back and then poof. You want to get a little bit of poof up in there. And I'm just gonna clip it in place and just push it up a little bit to get that iconic volume in the crown. And yeah, this is the finished look. I think it is so slay, so 80s to 2000s. It looks better in real life. I think it's pretty wearable as well as an everyday makeup. Like, people aren't gonna look at you and think, oh, she's doing BEBOT cosplay. Like that, it just looks pretty. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll show you my finished video at the end, so stay tuned for that. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Well, actually, I'm making whatever. Feel free to like and subscribe and let me know whatever type of videos you want to see next. And yeah, that's it. Have fun, my BEBOTs.